This is the Powerhouse Museum's Mars Yard. It's a simulated Martian landscape that was built as a research environment for robotics researchers and astrobiologists. It's also an educational environment where high school students can run Mars missions which will help them to understand about the technology of rovers and the science behind the search for the evidence of life on Mars, either in the past or even perhaps today. The Mars Yard was built to replicate as closely as possible the surface of Mars. And we started by working from a very large image, a panoramic image across the back of the room, which was actually a composite of 440 images that was taken by the Mars rover Spirit, which is now defunct. And what we did was essentially carry that image forward by using bauxite to replicate the red soil of Mars, and we included basalt, and we included sandstone and gypsum, other rocks and materials that you'll find on Mars. The rovers that are on Mars at the moment have actually already discovered meteorites, and so we've got a meteorite on our Mars Yard. Next to the Mars Yard is the Mars Lab, which is the robotic rover research lab. Here the engineers work on the rovers and then watch their performance on the actual Martian landscape. If you look around the Mars Yard, you'll see that there are cameras in 4 corners. These are there not only to help locate the rovers in space, but also to allow remote observers to see what's happening, particularly if they're driving those rovers. There are also a number of markers on the roof. They're called fiducials, and they're there to allow the rovers to locate themselves in space. They're actually like artificial stars, because of course we don't have access to the stars here. The only non-authentic features of our Mars Yard, or permanent non-authentic features, are the 2 pillars. And the pillars are there actually to hold the roof up. This is a public space, we're in a museum, and those pillars are actually holding up a locomotive. Occasionally, other features appear in the Mars Yard that are non-authentic, hats and pencils and things, but these aren't to be confused with real scientific evidence. To fully appreciate the Mars Yard, you need to understand about Mars's geology, both now and in the past, weather conditions, radiation conditions, its place in the solar system, amongst other things. There's a lot to learn to become an effective Mars explorer.